Hello there, everybody. We are on PV Uncharted. This is a first look at the map. Right here is an overview of what you get when you start. You get these two fields right next to the shop. So it's pretty cool what all you get on here. Let's hop down, take a look. This is just the shop, nothing too special. It looks like you get a sell point, as well as the triggers for the shop animation, as well as buying. So nothing too crazy on here. This is going to remind you a lot of a No Man's Land style map where you're just able to build anything you want. I've been real excited about this map for sure. Look at the fields here. Like I said, you start with these. What's cool about this, as you're plowing the fields on here, you're going to get some things that pop up like stones. Maybe some metal are going to pop up as you're plowing the fields, and you're able to gather that, put it to the stone crusher, things like that. There's a lot of hidden stuff on this map as well. As you're driving around, walking around the map, you'll find gas canisters, TNT, things of that nature that you're able to pick up and, refill your equipment or possibly blow up some things. There's over 400 things you can blow up on this map as well. Like I said, you have some open areas, some rocks, some boats you can blow up, as well as tree stands you will find hidden around the map also. So let's hop down here and take a look what we got. You also have like a general store, and this is the gold bank. So yeah, give you that old west style feel to it. That's pretty cool. We change your coin to golden. Very cool. So yeah, I'm loving the map. If you guys notice, this is kind of the look you're gonna get right here whenever your loading screen comes up for the map also. There is some gravel, some coal, ore hidden around the map also. As you can see out in the distance here, we have some shipping containers that are just floating out there, which is pretty cool. In the waterways, you'll have a few things like, and right here, a big deposit of coal you're able to gather up, sell, use in some of your other stuff as well. I'm digging this map. This is a 4X map. We'll be doing a YouTube series on it as well. Right here's a building. Some pretty cool things about these buildings. Like I said, I think there's 400 individual items you can blow up on this map. And as you're going to see, this building is nothing special. It's just an old building. What you're actually able to do is put dynamite down here and blow this building up and get some of the materials from it as well. So yeah, all kinds of things you can do on it. Really excited. If you guys have never played a Dashnet map before, what makes them special is not only the quality of them, but the amount of factories and different stuff he put on this map. I'm going to go through that here in just a second. I'll show you all the different things. But like I said, take note as you're driving around. You'll find things in the water. You'll find in the trees, maybe gold, coal, ore, gas canisters, TNT, things like that. Like over here is another ore deposit. There's another building to blow up. That looks like lime, possibly. So yeah, all kinds of different stuff on here. I think this is a very good map. You can build this however you want. So let's go into here. Let's take a look. So there are 50 individual plots of land you can purchase. So there's 50 individuals. I mean, we're only right down here, so we have all this to do. But you can see here, you're talking 70, 80, about 75 to 80 acres is a rough estimation of how big each parcel of land's going to be. So, you're 800, 900. So you're about 800 to a million in purchase price per square, or rectangle, I should say, which is pretty cool. But let's go over here. This is the fun part of all Dashnet stuff. We're going to start here. You see all these, they say Dashnet mods. These are all the things. So whenever you use the PV, you can do a couple options. You can get the direct download and download them all, individually put them into your mod folder. Or if you can download the new PV tools, which is on pvmods.com. And with that, you're able to direct download all the mods, put them into a folder, and play it as you go. But yeah, loving the map. I played PV County. fantastic map. That's a 16x, not quite as customizable. All the farmland's already built for you, versus this, which is like I said, a no man's land style. Build your own, do whatever you want, but still have access to all the mods they've made, and plus all the different fruit types. There's 2 pages of fruit types on there, and I will go through that in just once we're done here. But you'll see as we go through. So you have the cogent storage, which is going to be for all your lumber, the fuel tank, obviously for your fuel, lavender, tobacco, cotton, hemp. So those are all done through the big bales, like your cotton harvester that's been modded. Stone storage, salt, ore, coal, sand. So all those you'll be able to find on the map. And then you have some different silos. They hold, 3 million, 10 million, things like that size. Multi-fruit. Some big grain silos, as well as a quarry silos. Like this one, it holds all the fruits. And this quarry silo is going to be all the things you can dig up and that kind of stuff. Then we come over to beverage factories. Here's a brewery, Sam Adams Brewery, Pepsi Factory, Smirnoff Vodka, Whiskey Factory are all able to be placed down. You can see the different fruit types that it's going to take to build it. You're going to need barrels for that one, sugar, honey, to be able to produce that. So you come down here, looks like you have the different orchards. So apple, cherry, pear, plum, that is made with that one. Then you look like bananas, coconut, cocoa, and coffee possibly all come from here. And then this one is maybe orange, olive, peach, that kind of stuff. And then greenhouse is going to be like mushrooms and cucumbers, tomatoes, cabbage, pumpkins. This one's raspberry, watermelon, pineapple, that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. A lot of different products you can put on here as well. And then we come to your construction stuff. This is going to help you build other things. So your explosive shack, your drywall, concrete, small concrete factory, glue factory, a smelter. As you can see, it tells you it requires fertilizer, diesel, requires coal, resin, calcium carbonate, scrap metal, gold, steel factory, stone crusher. So you put your stone in, it requires diesel, you crush your stone, you'll be able to get gravel out of it. That kind of thing. Production. So, bee house, which is, you're going to be able to then produce honey, things like that out of it. Dairy, butcher, charcoal composter, feed factory, flour mill, garden shop, gold master, hive production, bee farm, diesel plant, seed and fert maker, shell fuel. So there is no fuel place on here. You either need to place your own down or build the shell factory or the diesel plant possibly to be able to refill your own stuff. Sugar mill and textiles. And then you have the different animals on here. He's added some animals to the map as well, which is really, really cool. So canine's an additional one. You have your chicken, your dairy, your duck pond, as well as duck pluckling, where you're going to get your duck feathers from also. Oh, you got goats on here. You got the pallet mover. And then you have the towers for food. I've not used that, but that seems pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Then you have all your different individual ones. Then sheep and goat enclosures. We come down to forestry. This is probably going to be roughly one of the first things you're going to do. He has build order on here as well. 1, 2, as you can see, the different build order right here. So you can build any of the sawmills from, it's going to take 1 input, 1 output, up to 6. And then you have barrel factory, chipboard factory, paper factory, plank factory, board chipper, and pallet factory are all on here. And as you can see, like I said, here's the build order. So you want your plank and board chip together. Then you're going to build your chipboard factory. Then your paper and pallet factories are going to be your final ones to build. And then last year, barrel factory. Now you can do it however you want, but that is just a recommended order to be the most efficient. And then we have some additional sell points, so you can put these down anywhere on the map to sell different things. Like we have an Aldi's here. It looks like it's taking breads, consumer goods, things like that. Applebee's, very similar, but it looks like a more refined product list. Your farmers markets looks like it's taken everything from your greenhouses. A hardware store. Okay, so if you have your factories up and running, you're going to be able to place this down and have a place to sell your additional glue, steel, bricks, wood, things along those lines. Kohl's is going to take your soap and textiles. Market's going to be your meat and vegetables, as well as like sugars and flours. McDonald's a little combination of stuff. Pioneer here looks like it's going to take all your base grain map food, peanuts, all that stuff. Starbucks, Subway, and you can see different products at different things on here. Trash sales, you'll be able to sell the trash you make. Wendy's, this is wood sales, you'll be able to sell your lumber here, and then your wood chip sell point here as well. And then you have your foods, where we'll be able to make the Campbell's soup, the Frito-Lays, the Heartland bread, the Heinz ketchup, the Ken's, which is going to be your like dressings, your Planters, which is your peanuts, and then Wolfie's Pizza is on here as well. And then the last thing he's added is the floodlights, parking lights, street lights. However you want to add them, as you can see, it's going to take like a battery and the light and stuff to put it all there for them to work, which is pretty darn cool. So yeah, that's pretty much an overview of all the things he has going on here. Like I said, this is a fantastic map, just from a first overall impression. I look forward to it. Like I said, we're going to be doing a YouTube series on this and have a lot of fun with it. It's you start with these two fields here, and build it however you want. As many factories, as little factories, just logging to farming, all that. So really well done map. And like I said, one of the cool things is on here, you're able to plow this, and then you'll maybe get some stone or metal or something that kicks out of the field, which is kind of a really cool take. I know it's all random how it pops up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the farm tour. Definitely stay tuned for the YouTube series coming, and I look very forward to seeing everybody very soon. Have a great day, and thank you so much.